You guys doing? Eric here. Today is Friday, October 19th, October 20th, 2017. It's a beautiful morning up here in Gilpin County. Nice, probably in the 50s, and beautiful blue skies. No chemtrails today. They finally give us a break from the chemtrails after a week straight of non-stop bombardment. Finally we get a break from it. So yeah, beautiful day up here. So anyway, yeah, I finally got up to 150 subs on YouTube. This morning I was looking, I had 151. Man, it took me over 2.5 years to go from 200 to 250. And then it took me like 2.5 years to go from 0 to 200. So yeah, it's, you know, and I understand what's going on. You know, I know that YouTube unsubs people, you know, and that's why for a long time I was like hit 200, then I dropped back down to like 190, and I, you know, and then just lately in the last like few months I jumped back up and started gaining subs. So yeah, man, I think internet, you know, YouTube started out, you know, I guess it was founded by somebody, some private party, supposedly, you know, they started this website and it grew naturally, yes, supposedly, you know. I don't know if that's true or not. I think maybe it was controlled ever since the beginning, and they wanted to make it popular so that almost every person in the world would be, you know, forced to use it, because all the other website, you know, video sharing websites just suck. So what they did is they got everybody in on YouTube, man, so that it was so good at first, you know, it was really a good thing, and it worked really well, and everybody got equal, you know, exposure, you know, on, and so the popularity grew and everybody started using it. And then at some point Google bought it up and took it over, and I think that, I'm not sure when they brought in monetization. I think it was somewhere in like around 2010 or something, I'm not sure, but people started monetizing their video. Man, it was great for a long time, man. A lot of people became real popular and made pretty good money, man. A lot of people made enough money to support themselves on YouTube. But yeah, also, you know, I found out that pretty much Google is owned and run by the freaking CIA in some capacity, you know. Google, Facebook, a few other websites out there are all, as far as I'm concerned, you know, fronts for the CIA and the FBI to spy on people. And it works out really good for them, because they get all their data put right in there, man. And it connects people together, associates people with each other, like Facebook, and it just does all their work for them. So obvious. And so yeah, it's a big Orwellian spy network, man, is what it really is. And it's not only the websites, it's the devices we use, our computers, our phones. It's all designed to spy on us and give all our data to the fucking CIA and Big Brother, Homeland Security and shit. And it's funny because yesterday, well, anyways, yeah, I think, you know, Google's in on it, Facebook's in on it, Apple, Windows, they're all fronts. These corporations are fronts for the CIA, and they always have been, for DARPA. You know, they give us these really cute stories about Steve Jobs and Bill Gates and how brilliant and innovative they were, but really it was all controlled. It's all a big fucking lie. They were just front men for the fucking government. So they made up these stories so that people would, you know, fall in love with the legend of Steve Jobs, and, you know, scum fuckers like Bill Gates. But really, they've always been frontmen for DARPA, Windows and Apple. You know, I'm pretty sure that I heard that Bill Gates' father worked for DARPA, so there you go. So that's what it is. The software now is designed to spy on you. Because yesterday, you know, I was going through some of my dad's stuff, and I found some of his guns. You know, technically they're my guns now, but you know, I had this gun, and I opened up the case and I took it out. And I happened to be sitting in front of my computer. This one computer I have, it doesn't have a piece of tape over the camera. It does now, but you know, I keep tape over my cameras on my computers and my iPads, so that if they want to spy on me, they can't do it that way, but they can still listen to you. But anyways, I was looking at the gun, checking it out in front of the camera, and interestingly, I started surfing around on YouTube, and all these gun videos started popping up, and ads for guns, and for like, so I'm like, wow, how the fuck, that's weird. You know, I just happened to be looking at a gun for a minute, and then all of a sudden all this gun shit popped up on my computer. That's really fucking interesting to me. So after that, I went and I got some tape and I put it over the camera. But yeah, how do they know, man? I'm thinking it's some kind of AI, man. Some kind of fucking AI, artificial intelligence, that saw me with that gun and associated that with my fucking channel. So yeah, man, that's really kind of freaky. But yeah, that actually did happen. So yeah, man, I must be crazy to be making the kind of videos that I make, knowing what I know, because I'm sure they put me on some kind of a list. But you know what? I really just don't give a shit, man. What do you think? Every fucking device now has a camera on it, built in. Every device has a microphone built in, probably more than one. And every device puts out, every kind of cell phone puts out EMF microwave even when you're not using it, because it's freaking connected in to this fucking smart grid AI that spies on us. It's really kind of freaking, it really is scary. So yeah, man, that's what's going on with this shit, man. All this wonderful technology that we've all become so dependent on today, and it's all there to make the job of Big Brother a lot easier, man. Hitler would be jealous of this fucking dragnet, electronic dragnet they got now. Cameras on every fucking building, every corner, man, it's really, it's a huge AI, man. Just like with that whole thing, Jade Helm, Mastering the Human Domain. It's all about that, man. It's all about this Orwellian spy grid, man. Even George Orwell couldn't have fucking come up with what we got now, man. It's beyond 1984, man. 1984 was like child's play compared to the freaking spy net they got now, man. Anyways, yeah, thanks to all my subs for getting me up to the 250 mark. And I think if it was natural, without all this fucking cheating, fucking lying, scumbag fucking turds that are Google and YouTube, I'd probably be up to like 500 subs by now. But they keep fucking shittily unsubbing people, and I'm sure that's going to continue. So I'm not expecting to get a giant army of followers anytime soon. So yeah, man, to surmise what's going on here. So yeah, Big Brother knew what was going to happen with the internet, that something like YouTube was going to evolve out of the internet, and so they preempted it, created YouTube, you know, and made it seem like it was an actual real thing by real people when it was really Big Brother and the government that was behind it. And so they got everybody all in on it, you know, and made it the one and only viable video site on the internet, so that they could get it to where it is today and control everything and control the narrative and, you know, censor people they don't like and strike them and shut down their channels with their community guidelines. And that's what they're doing now, man. They're demonetizing, demonizing You know, it's interesting how those two words sound very similar. Demonetize, demonize those people that are going against the official narratives. So yeah, I see right through it, man. I know what's going on. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys soon. Hey folks, Alex Jones here, reminding you to remember the answer to 1984 is 1776. And remember, don't forget to buy my Kool-Aid.